Okay, there we go. For some reason, my stream deck did not connect to my GoXLR and did not change the audio settings. Right, I will read chat in a second. I gotta join the voice chat.
Hello, I'm exploring your base.
Hello, hello.
I'm fascinated by the look of the bulb, the copper bulb behind the trapdoor.
Yeah. It looks so much better in the trapdoor, I think.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it has like a little bit of a parallaxing effect as well.
Yeah, yeah. And then with these ones as well, these aren't fully oxidized, so they're also a little bit brighter, and you can't tell that because of the trapdoor. So that's the other thing. They're actually more functional.
Interesting. Yes, yeah, I suppose they would be, wouldn't they? Yeah, no. Well, I think actually having it a lighter color also like kind of works with it as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it was fun. I like that. Anyway, here's the box.
Express stream box delivery straight to my door. Not
is,
even straight to my door, inside my house.
Yep, I know. I just came right on and I invited myself.
It was like I logged in and was like, wait a minute, somebody else is here.
Apparently you're not very loud on my stream. I'm gonna have to like boost the volume. tell Alien to use his outdoor voice. Let's boost you up. And I do turn right down for some reason. There we go.
Yeah, I've been fiddling with my mic settings to try and get it like the volume more consistent, so it might be that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I've always like fiddle with other people's, and then I'm like, why are you sound very loud now?
Yeah.
There we go.
I get that. All right, thank you very much.
Well, I found the community shulker farm, so I'm no longer going to complain about like not having a shulker box.
Yeah. I still haven't been over there yet. I didn't even know this was a thing until somebody mentioned it.
You can stand there for like 30 seconds and get like half a stack of like shulker boxes. It's absolutely crazy.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, it is nuts. But yeah, I'm gonna make a sign so people know which end gateway to go through to actually find it.
Yeah, that would be helpful. I might need to visit there because I think I'm getting pretty low on shulker boxes. I don't know. My spare ones are in here. Oh, actually, no. Since I emptied them out. Yeah, since I emptied them out, these are all my empty ones.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, I wonder who these belong to. Blue.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I have no idea. Well, we better raid you, sir. We better raid you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Link the YouTube peeps to come over to your YouTube stream as well. Let's raid.
Yay.
Let's raid Mr. Alien. It's his turn. Okay. The Alien Doctor. Yep, there we go. Excuse me. There we go. Alright. Truly Bedrock stream weekend, folks. And where is... I'll send all the YouTube people over to your YouTube stream.
Wow. Yeah, I will admit, for the copper bulbs, I got really bored of having to like craft them or get them out of my trial chamber. So some of the rooms just use sea lanterns. Like, I think the only place that actually uses the bulbs is the corridors. And I was like, actually, all of the rooms can just have sea lanterns. I can't be bothered.
They can all just have sea lanterns.
Yeah.
Fine. There we go.
Nobody will know.
Alright. See you at Alien's stream. There we go. Now the YouTube people have got it as well. I think there is a way to like raid on YouTube. I don't think I understand how to do it.
Yeah, there is. I think we say this every time. There is a way, but you have to like edit your streams. What we could do with this setting up before, because it's like in your stream settings, you have to choose the stream. So we should like I should schedule my stream and then we can set it up before next time. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a future problem for future.
Yeah.
Us, so.
Yes. Seeing as we always seem to be going in this order.
Yeah. It is always like me and then you.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, who is after
everybody
me?
My way. Because the question I ask every time.
It just occurred to me. I didn't check.
All right. I'm gonna send everyone your way, Alien. Have a good
thank you.
Have a good stream. All the things.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheerio.
Oh my gosh, Artemis, thank you so much for the raid. Who would have thought? What a surprise. All right, let's see. Who have we got today? we have got... I think Val was here and Leechim. I think they were the first 2 people in here. Val was the first person to do his walk on, but didn't say anything. And then Leechim did say something. So I don't really know. I don't know who counts as first. Does the person that does their walk on count as first, or the first person to message? I don't know. But one of you are first. You can decide who. We also have... PLJ, let's go. The Alien, the best doctor. Exactly. Alien, the best doctor. That's exactly what they called me. Yep, 100%. How you doing, Peter? Welcome on in. BR, Skyfire, Crazy Cool Cam, Nicey, Vicky, Agent New Gamer. First chat message says Nicey. In that case, Leechim was technically first. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to the Truly Bedrock stream weekend. Now, I don't know if Artemis mentioned it, because I was only here for not all of her stream. But this is technically our Truly Bedrock 7th anniversary as well. I actually don't know which the exact date of the anniversary, but apparently this weekend is our 7th anniversary of existing. Not that I have been on here for 7 years, but that is a thing, so that's pretty cool. Code Girl, welcome on in. I haven't already said it. H2 Gamer trying to get me with the Minecraft item break. Wow. It's going to be that sort of stream, I see. I see how it is. Yeah, so happy 7th anniversary. If anybody happens to know which day it is just off the top of their head, that would be useful, because I do not. Anyway, this is what I've been working on. If you saw my last stream, which was only an hour long, then you'll have seen a little bit of it. I have completed the sugarcane farm now, so this thing is fully up and running. I've actually been AFKing at it for a little bit, so we have just over 3 stacks of sugarcane, which is helpful because I have loads of gunpowder, but not enough paper to make rockets. So that's nice. We also need to AFK just so that the copper can actually oxidize as well. This is what we're going to continue working on. This is the bamboo farm. So in terms of this, I think all of the actual redstone is done for the farm itself. So we need to get some bamboo. And then we also need to build the auto crafter back here because we're going to craft it into the blocks, save on chest space. So yeah, that is the plan. And I'm not going to plan anything else because I don't think we'll have time to do anything else based on how these streams normally go. But anyway, how is everybody doing today? I hope you are all having a great Saturday. With the stuff of the things. Where's my redstone box gone? I'm also really low on ender chests. And I can't even... It's not even like I can go to the end and mine the end pillars. Because Artemis is basing there. So I can't even get some obsidian very easily to craft some more. Although in saying that, I actually have a decent amount of obsidian. In fact, you know what? I wonder if I have any spare ender pearls. I do. Do I have any blaze rods? I have 1. Because I know in here I've got obsidian. I think I actually had... I thought I had over a stack. Maybe I didn't. Oh well. Your base is so cool. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. Blaze powder. I have ender. There you go. 2 ender chests is better than having no ender chests as backup. All right. I will whack these back in here. Those are there. Okay. We need to get some more obsidian and some more blaze rods so that we can craft some more. But that is a future issue. What I want to do right now is actually get some bamboo to grow in here so that whilst we're working on the farm, we can have a little bit of bamboo growth. However, I don't have any bamboo. I appreciate that you based at 666. I don't think I did. Oh, I guess I kind of did. Yeah. To be fair, if I build this way enough, it will be 666 minus 666. Like if I make a tunnel going that way, which I might do. So maybe I might do that just for you, Val. I'm doing my yearly backup. Turns out I have a lot of photos. What are you doing your yearly backup to? Because I just store all my photos in Google Photos. And at that point, if Google loses my photos, that's their fault. All right, yeah. Okay, I'm going to record a real quick YouTube clip to explain that we're getting some bamboo. Okay, I have completed the actual redstone section for the farm now, and so all we need to do is actually put the auto crafter back here for the item collection system. However, I've gone to get some bamboo out of my storage.
You're so mean. Ow.
Words are hard, and they're harder when
much.
You guys are blurping.
I hate you so much right now. Ah!
So I did go to get some bamboo out of my storage system so that some could grow whilst I was working on the farm. But it turns out I don't have any bamboo, so now we're going to have to go on an adventure to find some. Jeez. I also don't know where our jungle is, so. Back blaze, and I have more than 15 gigs? Fair enough. I think I have more than 15 gigs now. I don't know, but I pay for the 2 terabyte Google storage because I use Google Drive a lot. Google Drive is where I store all of my photos, like professional photos, and that's how I send it out to people as well. I get 1 terabyte for $6. That's pretty good. Is that a month or a year? Presumably that's a month. I can hear the swoosh sound when you stop talking. It's actually a, yeah, everybody thought it was a sound effect that I recorded, but or that I downloaded, but I actually just recorded it myself and added it in the video. 100%. Yep. All right. I was going to say, I remember there being the world's smallest jungle right here. But there's not, you know. There is some bamboo here. Okay, over here at spawn, there is some bamboo from the world's smallest jungle. For context, there's the hotel. I'm pretty sure, like, a little, like, that patch here, I think, is the original jungle. However, I'm sure nobody will mind if I just chop down a couple of these. Nothing to see here. There we go. Yep, nope, nothing to see here. That bamboo was always chopped like that. If anybody asks, I had nothing to do with it. 100%. Mm-hmm. Yearly, but it only charges me for what I use. Oh. That's helpful. Code Girl, thank you so much for the lurk. So my less than 100 gigabytes is pence monthly. I don't think they have that plan anymore. Because I very recently just upgraded. For a while, I was on the 200 gigs Google Drive. And the way, so I have a family plan for OneDrive. Which includes, or for Office, which includes 1 terabyte of OneDrive storage. So the way I used to do it, back in the old days, is I would just store all of my photos on OneDrive, and that's also how I'd send them out. The problem is, for clients to download photos from OneDrive, it can be a bit of a pain, especially if you've not got a Microsoft account or not logged in, and just, I don't know, I was getting a lot of complaints about it. It also didn't let you bulk download photos. Like, you either had to download the entire folder or 1 photo at a time instead of multi-selecting like you can on Google Drive. So in the end, I got 200 gigs of Google Drive storage, and I would just temporarily store my photos on there. So I send out a folder on Google Drive with the photos. I'd wait like a month, and then I'd delete that folder to make space for new ones. But also, OneDrive is kind of just a pain for like my own file management as well as other people's downloading it. Also, just having to switch between 2 services for storage was a pain. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just buy 2 terabytes of Google Drive storage, and I'm just going to store everything permanently on there. Because it's a pain to manage this way. So yeah. Yeah, I don't have the problem of sharing them. Exactly. The other thing is, like, I have all of the photos that I take on my phone stored in Google Photos. And they're over, that, you know, there's a lot of them as well. There's definitely not 200 gigs or 2 terabytes worth, but there's still some. There's more than 15 gigs, I know that. Because that was the other thing that prompted me to get the 200 gigs originally. Okay, now we have this bamboo planted. Let's work on this collection system. And it zips the files for me, and I can make a password protected link if needs be. A password protected link? Wow. The other thing is I stored my Lightroom catalog, which is the editing software I use, in OneDrive. And that was just syncing to a folder on my MacBook. OneDrive syncing is just extremely bad. I don't know if it's a Mac thing or if it happens on Windows as well. But for some reason, my OneDrive syncing would just get really, really backlogged in a way that Google Drive never did. Like, it would have like 20 gigabytes of files to finish syncing. And I'm like, how? How and why? And then also, whenever I wanted to download a photo a file from OneDrive, like I'd try and open it to trigger the download, and it would just take forever to download, and I'd have to do it multiple times. And OneDrive would basically and I don't know if this is a Windows thing as well, because I don't really use it on Windows or just a Mac thing, but it was a massive pain to just use in general. And it actually has caused me issues with my Lightroom catalog, even though I have my Lightroom catalog set to always stay downloaded so that it never gets deleted. Occasionally it wouldn't listen to that and then would try and download stuff when Lightroom was trying to... It was just a mess, basically. We used to use it at my old school for computer science, and it would block code files. Well, that sounds like a bit of a design flaw. Your mouth is tiny, says Val. Oh yeah, well, you're... have an underscore in your name, so yeah, take that. Crazy Cool Cam, I used OneDrive for managing all my cloud storage. I have it connected to, or O-Drive, maybe that isn't short for OneDrive. Google Drive, Dropbox, Amazon, and more. O-Drive, I don't know what that is, but it sounds fancy. Harsh dude. I'm allowed to say it. I used to have an underscore at the end of my name. And then the person that had TheAlienDoctor without the underscore changed their username. So I managed to get it. Beans! Welcome on in, Beans. How are you doing? I use rsync and S3, and once it's set up, it's lovely. Nice. We got all the bean sounds for the real Beans. It's like the real Slim Shady, but it's the real Beans. How are you doing today? Okay, right. I need an autocrafter. I need to stop bouncing around. I'm surprised Skyfire hasn't done the bouncing thing. The bouncing command. Right, here. Autocrafter. I only have one. I'm doing well. How are you? How's stream weekend so far? I am pretty good, thanks. Glad to hear that you're doing well as well. Stream weekend is good. We have, in theory, been live for approximately 20 minutes. In fact, is the time working? Is that working? It's really tiny. It is working. It needs to be made bigger, though, because it's really small. Oh, jeez. I'm going to get distracted. Hang on. Hang on. I was just talking about how we've managed to have a relatively distractionless stream so far, and now I'm changing stuff. Hang on. There we go. That's better. It's always going to be reasonably small, but that was too small. All right. Plod, how you doing? Welcome on in, Plod. Don't jinx it. We can make lots of distractions. Well, that is true. That is very true. She's probably lurking. Oh, no. She's trying to get the UFOs. How do you actually craft the crafter? Well, you know what? I think we have all of those things. We're going to craft some more. I don't like to leave just one item in my... Oh, sorry, no items in my redstone box. Like, I like to have one item of everything in here because you never know when you're going to need it. Also, it just makes general, like, management of the items easier. All the distractions, says BR. Yes, all the distractions. At this point, I have come to expect it. At this point, I feel like if we make progress, that is more surprising than if we don't. We also do not have a use for 10 crafting tables. There we go. Those in there. We'll leave the redstone box out because we obviously need to actually make the autocrafter thing. Thingy McDoodle. Be proud of me. I went for a run today.
Truly outrageous.
Well, more than a walk. More of a walk than a run at this stage, but I'm slowly ramping up. Hey, nice one. Anything is something. There you go. This is a new inspirational quote. Anything is something. I expect to see it on a cat poster. Geo, welcome on in. How's it going? How is Geo doing today? Are you live today? No, you are live tomorrow. Geo will be live tomorrow. But Plod is after me. Plod will be live today. Yeah, the quote add thing hasn't worked yet. Just DM it to me and I'll add it. Okay, hang on. Focus, alien. Currently at the mother-in-law's house, so probably can't stay, but wanted to pop in. Fair enough. Thanks for popping in. Hope the, that's going good and okay. Finally, some classes in here. When he was little, the living carrot used to say, something is nothing quite a bit. Wow. That feels kind of contradictory to, you know. Surely something is something. Alien is so inspirational. Well, they do call me the Alien Inspirational Doctor. What could I say? I also need... I emptied all my inventory to go get the bamboo. And then, because I didn't realize there'd be a little bit of at spawn I could just steal. So I didn't actually need to empty my inventory. Because I already had space. I do need some soul sand, which I think I have. Yeah, but there's no arguing with a 2-year-old. Well, that's fair. I need to go in tidy for you. I can do that tomorrow. You can if you want, but I actually don't know what there is to tidy. Like, obviously, this bit's a bit messy, but this is because this is where I'm working. Like, inside my storage room, it's actually relatively good. What I will say...
Flippity gibbets! Alien! This smeg...
Well, now I want to go and watch Torchwood. Thanks for that. What I will say is, eventually I will extend this storage system. So if I put in the categories, you could always, like, tidy the storage system, I guess. But yeah, no, it's very... I did tidy up a while back at this point. Like, it was only a couple of streams ago, but in real time, that was last year. Okay. No, I need the soul sand. That's what I need. I remember what I was doing. Okay. Where's the water? Here it is. We're going to get some regular ice. And then the other thing I was doing is so you couldn't see the undecorated mess, which admittedly is already relatively hard to see because of the grates. I was whacking a slab here. Just try and hide it a little bit. There we go. then I can save on like a couple of smooth stone blocks by not having to decorate that area. I've not been holding up my end of the bargain. You haven't, but I also haven't requested you to. Like, arguably, my end of the bargain is to provide a mess that you need to clean, and I have not provided a mess yet. So, in some ways, it's both of our fault. All right. I guess the easiest way to do this is probably going to be to actually put it in the crafter just back here. I was thinking maybe we put it in an elevator first and then the crafter. But actually, let's just put it in a crafter down here, and then we don't have to, like, build redstone up here. We can build it, or up there, we can build it down here. So we need... Oh my gosh, I forgot the crafter. That's, like, the most important part of the plan. Did I put it back in here? I feel like I had 11, and I don't anymore. It's because I placed it for some reason. Why did I place it? Whose idea was that? Oh, I changed the secret tunnel last night? This is okay. Secret tunnel. Okay, which... Let's actually put this a little further back. Which way do crafters spit out their items again? I've completely forgotten. It's been a very long time. There it is. I was waiting for that. I'm Amir. How you doing? Welcome on in. If I haven't already said hello, which I feel like I haven't. Is it oh my gosh. Bamboo grows really fast. That, or I've spent a really long time not doing anything. Is it this? What is it? Do you have to fill the whole thing? It's been a while. It is. Okay, and then that spits out there. Excellent. So then there'll just be a dropper here and then a bubble elevator here. Cool beans. That works. Okay. Let me grab my redstone box. That'll be easier than to keep leaving this hallway, I think. I never have bits. Same. Well, actually, I don't have bits in the summer. When it's the summer and I'm not at uni all the time or working, I do have bits. Or don't have bits, sorry. But when it's like this time of year, when I'm at uni and I'm working, I generally do. Because at the start of each month, I think I buy like a set amount of bits that I'm like, this is my bit budget for the month to spend on my friends and making them be jump scared. And also hype trains. And sometimes I do go over budget in the summer, but then this time of year I end up with excess bits. Whilst I remember, will we ever release the version switcher? I was actually talking to Jen about that last night. Maybe. I was going to message you about that. I'm very much in two minds about it. In fact, I might as well talk about it on stream because I am interested to hear if anybody... I need to turn that down. I am interested to hear if anybody has any thoughts on that. Okay, I've just had a realization. Wouldn't it work so much better if the timer was that side? Ooh. I think that just makes more sense. Because then it's not like randomly placed underneath the, all of this side of stuff. Genius! This is why they call me the Alien Genius Doctor. In case people aren't aware. I'll be honest, I never noticed it before. For a while, it's been off because my Stream Deck, like it's just a plugin on the Stream Deck that updates a text file. And it wasn't working for a while. But then I had to reinstall the Stream Deck app anyway, and it started working again, so. I can't even see it on mobile. Fair enough. I mean, if I make it, I appreciate that on mobile it might be hard to see. Part of it is also, it's helpful for me sometimes because then I can, if there's like a specific time I want to revisit in the stream, it's very easy to just be able to glance at that. There's probably somewhere I could add like a marker as well. Like I could press a button on my stream deck and it could output the time to a TXT. Anyway, getting distracted. How you doing, Kagon? Who just says, oh, hi. Nice to see you too. All right, here is the plan. We need a comparator. That is step 1 of the plan. We need a piece of redstone just here. We could do with, in fact, I think we can use slabs for this. We need a block here. A block here. A slab. No, that won't work. A block here. A comparator here. Redstone. Redstone. Slab. That will travel. Or is it only down that works? No, that is lit. Okay, excellent. Redstone, redstone. Is it that they don't travel down? Actually, we can just put a regular block there. There we go. That should work. Although we might need a repeater in there. I don't know if that's powerful enough. Nope, that is powerful enough. Oh, I forgot. It needs to be a clock. Never mind. I take it all back. New plan. Ow. Nope. I always forget which way observers go. Will that work? Yes. There we go. That is the new plan. Get in there. That actually works really quickly as well. Okay. Oops. In the future, we might need to change this so that it isn't ticking as much. Because I guess this is going to leave these observers to be constantly ticking. So in the future, for lag reasons, this may need to be a thing that we change. But for now, I'm sure it'll be fine. Get rid of dropper. Oh yeah, of course, it just spits out. This is a good point. It does. Example. This is a good point. All right. I always forget about that. But in my head, outside is frightful. That fire is delightful. Since we've no place to go. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. No. No. It is no longer December. This is not allowed anymore. It was acceptable a month ago. Back soon. Have fun and don't do dumb. I can only promise that one of those things will happen.
Don't do dumb. Don't do dumb. Don't do dumb.
Right, and then we whack in the soul sand. I kind of want to put some glass here. I know that it doesn't matter because we're not going to be going back there anyway, but I feel like it's just cool to be able to see it going by for the very small period of time we're working back there. Disable your redeem. Disable my redeem? Which redeem? Oh, the snow one? No. I'll just give you guys too much trust and not do it. I also didn't think about that, to be fair. See, when we had the, you know, when we had the dropper there, that wasn't an issue. Okay, fine. We will abandon this plan. Instead, we will go... There's ice there, isn't there? Or a hopper.
Subscribe to TheAlienDoctor.
Hungry. That's exactly how you say that name, I'm sure. Thank you so much for following on Twitch. Welcome on in. We'll just do the opposite. Instead of going up, we'll go down. Although we need to... There is definitely a better way of doing this. By the way. In case anybody hadn't realized. Oop. I think that should work. Yeah. There we go. This is why they call me the alien professional doctor. Run a comparator into the side of first comparator and a second crafter with 8 slots off on the second comparator. Sure. We'll do it that way. I will admit, normally I'm just lazy and I just have, like, as soon as there's one item in there, I just have it running into a redstone clock. Because I've never actually, like, took the time to figure out how you're supposed to do it. Then it only outputs a signal when the first. So run a comparator into the side of first comparator. And then we need that running into the side of the first comparator. Where have we got space for that? Not there. Comparator in the side of the first comparator. And a second crafter with 8 slots off. Does it need to be all of them off? Yeah. There we go. That works. Nice. Thanks for that. Comparator needs to be in compare mode. I don't think it does. That's also not compare mode. That's subtract mode. Oh, there's bamboo in there. I sit corrected. All right, cool. So now we put a redstone clock. I think that actually makes sense. Comparators are always one of those things that I can never quite explain properly. But I think that makes sense because of the... Isn't it where it only lets... When it's in this mode, it only lets a redstone signal strength through when it's the same level or higher. So by putting this on all 9 slots, that gives the same signal strength as when this is full. And then subtract mode is different, and it's to do with it subtracting. It's 9 in compare mode, 8 in subtract mode for the main comparator. Oh, so there is a way to do it in subtract mode as well. Well, we might as well do it like this. It doesn't... Same or higher on compare. Subtract simply subtracts the level from the side. That makes sense. No, why am I doing it like this? Oh, actually... Yeah, actually, do we even need to wire it up to a clock? Because... Surely it'll just... Surely it will just only turn on when it's full. I need some bamboo. Come here. Yeah, there we go. That works. We don't even need a clock. Yes, you need a clock unless stuff comes in slowly. Well, it's coming in at hopper speed. I need more bamboo. Yeah, we are going to get a little bit of loss. Some of the bamboo is going to just sit on the floor like that. And it's the same with the sugarcane one as well. But also, like, we're getting so much that it's not an issue. Especially with how often this will be loaded. Vow shouting out myself. Thanks. Hopper speed should be fine too, not too fast. Well, let's see. Okay, that was not the best test because I didn't have enough to craft 2, but it crafted 1, which I think is fair. Good day from Australia, mate. How's it going? Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Oz Magpie, how you doing? Hope all is good. Okay. And then the other thing is, ideally, I don't want any of that to be on show. Okay, so we're going to have to put smooth stone here. I don't want it to be, like, visible through the back of the chest, if that makes sense. Right, speaking of chests, let me go grab some more chests. I'm also going to take a drink of my Dr. Pepper. Autocraft system, yes. We are building a bamboo farm, and then it's to save space in the chests. It's going to autocraft the bamboo into wood. The alien Dr. Pepper, yes. Other brands of soft drinks are available. They are, and I am not monetarily incentivized to tell you otherwise. So yes, you're not wrong. Alien Dr. Pepper. That sounds like a future sponsorship deal. If I ever get, like, mainstream. If the Alien Doctor ever becomes mainstream, there'll be a Dr. Pepper sponsorship and my own flavor. I stopped drinking soft drinks a couple of months ago. Best thing I ever did. I don't have them that often. I only have this one right now because I just went to the shop to drop off a parcel, and also one of my photos from IRL work was in the newspaper, so I also went to buy a newspaper. Blue colored Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that will probably be the only difference as well, because I actually quite like Dr. Pepper's just basic flavor. So, like, the only difference would be, and obviously I'm, you know, this is entirely joking here. The only difference would be that it would be blue, which would probably mean it has some sort of artificial coloring in. Drink of choice. It really depends on the situation. So I, first of all, I don't drink alcohol at all. Just because it's no particular reason. It's just a thing that I choose to do, or not do, I guess. Excuse me. The only problem with me drinking this on stream is that I'm gonna have to be careful not to burp in front of you all. Typically, most of the time I just drink water. I actually really like the water that comes out of our taps. I actually quite like it. We do put it through a water filter that we have in the fridge. The other thing about it being in this water filter is this. Excuse me. The other thing about this water filter that's in the fridge is because it's in the fridge, it's keeping the water colder than how it is when it comes out of the tap. So that's the other big thing I like about it. But yeah, typically I drink water. I drink water at every meal. And normally I have a bottle of water on stream. I just don't today because of the Dr. Pepper. If I'm out, you know, at some sort of cafe or restaurant, if I'm eating out somewhere, then it kind of depends. Like, normally that I'll have like a tap water as well. It depends on the place, but often if there is a place that, you know, will give you like a jug of water for the table, then I'll have that along with either like a lemonade or sometimes a Coke. But it really depends on what I'm feeling. In fact, no, we will go up one more. Yeah, it very much just depends on what I'm feeling. I respect that you like Dr. Pepper. I think it tastes like medication. Fair enough. Same when my son uses it, it doesn't fill up. I go mental. Wow. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. Chocho Jug, we need a blurp of an alien burp. I like iced coffee. Yeah, I'm not really an iced coffee or an iced tea kind of guy, but I also don't drink regular tea or regular coffee. Actually, apparently this is an unpopular opinion, but I also don't like the smell of coffee. At all. Secret tunnel. There's no secret tunnel. What a... No. Nothing to see here. Oh, jeez. We set Skyfire off again. Okay. I think the way I did it on the other one was... I actually think I put a block on top of it like that because it's realistically... Beans! Hey, Knight, how's it going? Realistically, we're never gonna need to open the top chest because it will all filter down. Have a great stream. Gotta run, says Cam. No worries. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, because of all the blocks, this is actually just acting as an item elevator anyway. We don't even need the water. That's how you do it in old school Minecraft. Before we had all elevators, you just do it with the blocks like that. Actually, that's gonna destroy my redstone. Let's not break that block. There we go. Is there anywhere up there that mobs can spawn? I feel like there might have been. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? Does the ice make it a source without kelp? Yes. I pretty much... So on Java, unless they've changed it, you can place kelp on soul sand. So it's actually really easy to do the kelp thing. On Bedrock, you have to do dirt, and then you have to switch it back to... Because you can't place kelp on the soul sand. So then you've got to switch it back. It's just a bit of a pain. So I just prefer to do ice. You can. Maybe they've updated that then. When the aquatic update first came out, that wasn't a thing. Unless you're saying you can as in you can on Bedrock. Or Java even. I know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I threw it into the one place where it's not going to work. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I am fully aware that the drops on this section, like any of the sea lantern sections, aren't going to actually work because there's a block free there. I am very much aware. On Java? Oh, yeah. For some reason, I couldn't remember if they'd made a change. Like, I have a vague memory of hearing about that, but also maybe it was the other way around and maybe it works on Bedrock, or maybe I just completely, like, imagined the whole thing. All of these are very realistic scenarios. Ow. I'm going to send you a roast coffee air freshener. Please? No. My dad would like that, though. Okay, the other thing I'm thinking is we actually get rid of these doors so I can just fly through. Because I do a lot of flying in my base, even in small distances. So there's a part of me that's like, maybe I should just get rid of the, like, doors. Like, why do I need doors on the inside? Like, get rid of the door, get rid of the copper in the middle as well. And just keep it with the tough circle bits. I think that would look nicer. We actually need to do the door properly on this bit, which we haven't yet either. Although part of me kind of likes it like this. So, I don't know. Do it now then. Well, I will in a second. Such an amazing storage system. Thank you, thank you. The this one was designed by Silent Whisperer, and then this is just kind of like the standard item filter. But yeah. Fellow Truly Bedrock member, Silent Whisperer. And then, of course, we've got the super smelter as well, which I also did design. And it spins. It's a spinny super smelter. Video out earlier this week. I'm planning on doing a tutorial on this as well, I think. I have a couple of changes that I want to make that should actually make it more efficient. And then I might do a tutorial on it. We'll see. I'm undecided. Silent is very good at those kinds of things. Yes. Java wishes they could do it. I get the feeling they probably can. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see. Rockets, rockets, rockets. So the bamboo is for fuel, for the super smelter, and then the sugarcane is for rockets. If I haven't already mentioned, or if you haven't already heard. Okay, cool. So it should just be a case of, like, obviously grabbing my redstone box, making sure it's all lit up and stuff. But otherwise, this side should be done. Oh, actually, I should record a clip for my video. One moment. One moment, please. Okay, and I believe we now have the auto-crafter system in place as well. So we have an auto-crafter back here where all the bamboo is going into. And then once it reaches all 9... And then once all 9 slots fill up, the redstone will power it so that it will actually craft and spit it out into the bubble elevator. Is there any stone in the crafter? That's actually a good thing to check. Doesn't look like there is. What did I want to say? There was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah. Thank you for... Oh, no. Thank you for... And thank you to LexFighter in my stream chat for reminding me that actually there's a way easier way of doing autocrafters where you just put the other one with how many slots it needs to be blocked out into that other comparator. This is way less redstone than what I was trying to do before. What do you use to edit your videos? I use DaVinci Resolve, which is free. Please don't break. Redstone. Yeah, I use DaVinci Resolve, which is free. There is a paid version, which I do have. But you can definitely get... Like, the free version doesn't have ads or anything. Like, when people hear that there's a paid version and a free version, they always assume that the free one is terrible. It, like, actually isn't. It's actually really good, and I used it for many years. Part of the reason I have the paid one is because part of my job...
I hate you so much.
...does involve...
You suck, Alien. You suck. You absolutely suck. Gotta make
Wow.
it clip.
Couldn't help but notice Val so far has only done the blurps where Jiol tells me how much she doesn't like me. Okay, also there's something different here. Yeah, part of my job involves like actually video editing, so that's why I have the paid one. And there's like a couple of very niche features that are kind of helpful, but for the average person, you can definitely just get by with the free one. Oh, I know what the issue is. We've planted bamboo there, but there's no redstone there to actually harvest it. And I didn't that side. Okay, I need to get some more bars. No worries. It's made by Black Magic, who also make a lot of cameras. Cinema cameras. They're also expensive. Is it complex? Yes, reasonably. I think it depends on a couple of things, though. I think it depends on your just general computer knowledge. Like, I think if you're somebody that is good at learning or is good at learning computers, then I think, you know, a couple of YouTube tutorials, you'll probably get the hang of it. Whereas if you're perhaps somebody that's not quite as confident as that sort of thing, or maybe, I don't know, struggle to learn from like a YouTube video, then that's where you might struggle. So it really depends on your kind of skill set, I guess. Did I mute myself in the... I did. Good. My partner is a photographer and she has spent so much on cameras over the years. I mean, I kind of know that feeling, so I'm also a photographer and a videographer. So, yeah. Where did that one come from? Yeah, Actually, I've just had a thought. No. Cancel my thought. Yeah, no, cancel my thought. I was going to say I know why so much of the drops are being wasted, but actually, they're not. What kind of photography? Mainly, a thought. Danger zone. Yeah, the thought was cancelled. Never mind. Yeah, it ended quite quickly, didn't it? What kind of photography? Mainly sports photography. Right, where's my smooth stone? I need my smooth stone and I need my bars. Yeah, so mainly sports photography. I work for a basketball club as a content producer. And then I do other freelance jobs as well. All right, we're going to take a quick ad break, so I'll see you after the ad break. I have returned. What was I doing? Did I get the bars? I did get the bars. So these need to go here. And then this one needs to go here. And then we fill in this bit. And obviously, this bit as well. Okay, cool. And then that should be that. Now, I can't help but notice that there's some... Let's just double check no stone or any other items got into there. Yeah. Okay, many other items have apparently gotten into there. That shouldn't have. There we go. That should fix that. So they should filter through now. Because I think that's it. Like, that should actually be this thing finished. That's another issue that I haven't thought about. Yeah, we might want to change this, actually, where it... I don't know. We'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. I mean, you can hear there's, like, pistons pretty much constantly going off. So whilst we are losing a lot of drops, like, we are also getting a pretty decent amount of drops. There is probably a better way of doing this. What time is it for you? It's 3 a.m. here. 3 a.m.? Jeez. It's just a little bit past 4 in the afternoon. I'm here in the UK. In fact, no, there's another bit that I've just realized I forgot to do. There we go. All right, now we need to make a decision. I wanted to build another farm in here. I can't decide what I want to build. It would be quite a small section. Like, it would just be one half. I forgot to add the bars that side. So I was actually thinking maybe a lava farm or a dripstone farm. Now, I think lava farms are dumb, and you can just go to the nether. So with that logic, maybe a dripstone farm would be better. Like, if we want lava, then I can show you exactly how easy it is to get lava. Go through the nether, break a hole in the wall, and then you're met with lava. There is not a severe lack of lava, so maybe we go for like a dripstone farm, if there's enough space to fit it in there. I don't know, I just like the idea of trying to fit another farm in there, especially if, like, I don't need dripstone. I have literally no use for dripstone whatsoever, but I just think, like, we have the space. Maybe it could be fun to just add another, and then this whole bit is like 3 kind of little farms. I don't know, we'll see. All right, let me record a clip. And with that, I have now completed construction of this bamboo farm. As you can see, it has already been producing us a pretty decent amount of bamboo. We are actually up to 24 blocks of bamboo. Now, what I will say is that there are a couple of drops getting lost on the floor, the same as the sugarcane farm. Unfortunately, this is just something we're going to have to deal with. As you can kind of see in that chest, it's already producing a pretty decent amount of items. And this area is going to be pretty much constantly loaded whenever I'm online. So I'm not too worried if a couple of drops are going missing. However, working on both of these projects has made me realize that I really want to get rid of the doors on the other rooms. The reason for that is because I really like flying around in my own base, and it's much harder when there's a door in the way. So what I'm thinking is, as much as I really like this design, we just do something a little bit like this. And then we can just fly straight through. I mean, we might need to patch it up a little bit, but yeah, this is fine. Hey Mitchie, how's it going? Welcome on in. I have a lot of family in the UK and Europe. It's very cold. It is very cold. I went out earlier. It'd be cold. It'd be cold. I don't know what. That's not really a song. Okay, the only problem with that idea, actually, is that this is like a 3-block thick wall. Door thing. Okay, actually, I've changed my mind. This door can stay because it is 3 blocks thick. But the ones over here, like this one, can go. We don't need this. Nobody needs this, okay? Even though it's 2 blocks thick as well. In fact, I've changed my mind again. And I now regret breaking that door. Or do I? I'm not very good at this. This is the sort of idea that sounded good when I said it, and then I did it and realized it didn't sound like it just didn't work. And now I have to try and remember how I had this door. Was it like, did that go there? I think that went there. Maybe. Something like that? Question mark? That looks about right. Surely that block wasn't like that, though. Alright, Okay, I feel like that was... Why? What? Just remove the door. You know what? That's a good idea. I'll just remove the copper doors and then actually keep the copper still there. There we go. There's still a little gap to fly through. There isn't a random door in the way in the middle of my base. There we go. That seems like the solution. Problem solved. Hive Dog, welcome on in. How are you doing? We get a shout out for Hive, please. That would need to go there. That would need to go there. Oh, jeez. I can't believe I did this. Why did I do this? Who told me that this would be a good idea? Whoever it is, I blame you. There we go. In fact, let's add, if we're doing it like that, then let's actually add a stair either side of it. You did? No, that doesn't sound like me at all. I only have good ideas. They actually call me the alien only ever has good ideas doctor. So that it just can't have been me. It's impossible. It's impossible, I tell you. Okay, I'm noticing some inconsistencies with this. I'm now partially glad that I have done this because I'm noticing some inconsistencies with this door area, such as okay, there should be a slab there. And I don't have any stuff in there. Oh, I don't have any tough bricks. There should be... That should also be tough. This bit then needs to be copper. Or copper stair. There we go. I'm off to bed, mate. Have a great rest of your day. See ya. Thank you so much for hanging out. Good night. I'm the chief of good ideas, though. I don't think you had this idea, so that's okay. Hashtag the alien only ever has good ideas doctor. Really rolls off the tongue. It does indeed. It really does. Okay, I think this is how I'll keep it. I'm just going to remove the copper door that we used to have in between those, and we can just have a clear walkway. Because it makes literally no sense to actually have a door in the middle of this thing when I'm already inside my own base. Skyfire's dropped a like over on YouTube. Thank you so much. I'm running out of shulker boxes. Or to be fair, we've finished. Unless I do the other room. Do I want to do another room? What are we thinking? Do you think I should build a dripstone farm? For the fun of it? Like, it would be the... What? Alright, don't know how that happened. Yes, dripstone farm. Yes, there's nicey. 2 yeses is all I need. And if it goes wrong, I can blame you guys. Let's go. Unless anybody has any better ideas. I am open to better ideas. In fact, better ideas I'm not only open to, but I also encourage. And speaking of better ideas, technically we need to do something about this door as well. Oh my gosh. Every time I walk in here, I just get bits of bamboo. Like the amount of bamboo that seems to be going on the floor, I'm surprised that we are getting any at all. But apparently we are. I guess that's the thing. It grows so quickly. Also, I've just found an issue with moving my uptime counter there. And that would be that it goes off the screen. Let me align it so that it is left, not right. Or right, not left even. There we go. Fixed. And we will blame Alien in return. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay. How much bamboo have we got? 26. How much sugarcane have we got? 13. Or, not 13. 4 stacks of 13. That's pretty good. Rocket autocrafter? If I also had the gunpowder farm here, then probably, but I don't. I like the thinking. I do like the thinking. If there was a way to somehow put it in my ender chest as well, automatically. Yeah, I think maybe just a dripstone farm. Like, whatever we do, it can only be one side. So imagine this room, but like everything, like past sort of here doesn't exist. But we don't need that much dripstone. That's the thing. And that's relatively simple, I think. Yeah, you can do... Can you do an observer dripstone farm? It's actually been a while since I've done a dripstone farm. Let me just go to... No, I guess... No, you probably can't do an observer dripstone farm because it grows down, doesn't it? So you'd... Where's my testing walls? There it is. It grows down, so it would double trigger the observer. When it gets broken, I think. Maybe? But the observer below the piston. Yeah, but then when the piston breaks the dripstone, it would just trigger the piston again. Or I guess it would only trigger... Actually, yeah, that probably wouldn't be an issue because it would only trigger once. Once extra. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have a dripstone farm somewhere in here. So it's probably... I think it was a flying machine one. Maybe. I don't know. What is... Okay. Apparently the heads of the pistons just don't load. Oh, yeah. I remember this. I remember this. Of course, because it starts growing on the ground as well. This is how we do it. I remember now. Do they need water above them to grow? It has been so long since I've messed around with dripstone. I'm guessing we do, on the basis that there is water above them. Is this a common reoccurring theme? Okay, cool. We'll do that then. I think I have some quartz lying around somewhere. So that is a thing that we can do. What are these boxes for, do we think? Or, oh, there's just one. What is this box for then? I don't know. There's also just random bits in this side of the world. Now, there's this little boat that I randomly built, which was like a shop, technically. Like right at the start of a season. This had a use as well. I think this was for testing a hopper minecart or a minecart unloader. This had something as well, but I can't remember what it was for now. This is where I was messing around with the lays. Not that there's any there. I did a whole video on... I don't even remember what it's called now. But it was on that. Soft inversion? Is that what it's called? It's been years. This was the overworld side to my portal-based fortress farm. Most of the stuff in my testing world is pre-Truly Bedrock. Sneak peek of an alien testing world. You love to see it. This is good news. I wasn't sure if this is boring. Yeah, most of this stuff is pre-Truly Bedrock because, I don't know why, really. What is going on here? Why is this a thing? Oops. This looks like the start of something that never got finished. That's what that looks like. When that hopper is filled... it slowly dispenses out the items. Okay, I don't really understand why this is a thing. This is definitely the start of something that I never finished. Also, why would I do that? And why wouldn't I just do it like that? Oh, of course, because it needs to be... the whole point is that that hopper's locked. Never mind. I take it back. Boop boop. It was an iron night. What else is in here whilst we're doing the random nostalgia tour? There's this thing. This is kind of cool. This was somebody else's attempt at designing a item indexer that then I took and improved a little bit. And it sort of worked. Every so often. It's close to working. So now I just build silence. That was a shop I built on a world. That was also a shop, to be fair. This is a random green screen that I used for a parrot. Apparently I started building a 3x3 here. In fact, I'm sure I had a very almost finished 3x3 somewhere in this world. I think one of these isn't mine. This one isn't mine. Although it looks to be broken. It's missing a block, that's why. No, maybe it's not missing a block, actually. Yeah, this... I can't remember who built this because it's been a while. But it looks to be broken anyway, so... But yeah, this is somebody else's 3x3. And then I believe this was my attempt at building a 3x3. And I was so close to getting it working. I also think, bear in mind that I don't really do like this sort of redstone. Like I normally build like farms and stuff that rely on game mechanics as opposed to like actual redstone circuitry. Then that's my original testing world that I used to have on mobile. That I imported into this one. We got that's from Truly Bedrock. No, actually no, it's not. What is from one of the, something here is obviously that is. I'm sure there was something else in this area that was. This is one of those iron farm zombie spawner things. This is a starter spawner farm. And the reason it's starter is because you don't need any nether materials to make it. There was a very specific use case where I needed a spawner farm that didn't require any observers or nether materials to make, or comparators. Beginnings of a nether hub. More green screen and blue screen. There you go. There's the testing world tour. Trident killers. Trading hall. I still have a tutorial on that trading hall and it still works. But yeah, what we really care about is the dripstone. Cool, that's how to do it. Let's do the dripstone farm. Actually, we might not be able to do the dripstone farm. Because we might not have enough space for it. It will be tight. In fact, we will have enough space for it, but we'll have to move the door. So we can't have the door here. We'll have to have the door like here. Which is fair enough, because then not everything's on this corridor. So actually, that's fine. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Okay, so my stream chat have convinced me to build yet another farm. So I'm going to poke a hole in this area. And I think back here is where we're going to build a dripstone farm. Do I need dripstone? No. Then why am I building the farm? Because it's fun and because I want to.
Truly outrageous.
Jade, welcome on in. How's it going? To be fair, we didn't have to try to convince you. Try hard to convince you. This is very true. Now, the reason I'm not putting the door here and instead having to put it all the way around the other side is because unlike the sugarcane and bamboo farm I just built, it requires 2 blocks on the wall because of the observer. So if I place in a block over... So if I do a door over here, there's like no space to walk in because it will get blocked by the door. This is going to be a really cramped room. And if none of that just made sense, then just wait until I build the farm. You'll see what I mean. How are you doing today, Jade? Are you streaming today? You are, right after Plod. I think, did I see your name tomorrow as well? You're streaming today and tomorrow. Cold. Yeah, so this is what I mean. In fact, we might not be able to do it here. Okay, when I say that this is going to be a tight space, I mean it's really going to be a tight space because we can't go past this point because of the sea lanterns for the wall design, and we can't go past this point because that's where the bamboo farm is. That means that we'll have the redstone here for the observers and the pistons here, and then the dripstone will be planted here. Which actually means we can't even walk up and down this farm. In fact... it also means we'll have to have a hopper minecart underneath to collect the items. This is going to be a very cramped room, but we're going to make it work. I'm being a Brit and complaining about the weather. One of us, one of us, one of us. Next, you're going to be joining the blue team. Oops. Yeah, the space, like, okay, so the farm, like this small room here will be where we have the actual chests and stuff, I think. Oh, jeez, why are you making me do this? Whose idea was this? Skyfire, better not have been you. Oh yeah, Jade, I have some brick if you need it as well. Your base. Oh, one other thing I want to do, actually. That because time is getting on, we will do real quickly right now. And actually, I don't know why I went up here. I need to go to the nether. Is actually take a quick look at the holiday area because at some point this weekend, we're actually doing a Discord vote to vote on the winner of the Christmas snow globe competition. So even though I didn't participate, I still want to highlight all the builds because I did very briefly show it in my video. That's Jade's base, but I haven't properly looked at them myself yet either. That was definitely not one-handed flying whilst I was taking, whilst I was having a drink then. Not at all. Not at all. Doesn't sound like a thing I'd do. All right. Secret Santa. Pew. Which is not what we're here for. Although good to see everybody has claimed their presence. Yeah, so you can vote on these very soon in the Truly Bedrock Discord. If somebody does !TB, you will get the link to that. I don't know whose is whose. Genfire, baby dragon on a Prezi. Let's take a look. In fact, this is a snow globe. We're not going inside. We've got to take a look at it from the outside. So yeah, there is a baby dragon on a Prezi. I think is what that said. Yep. I can see it. I can indeed see a baby dragon that is on a present. Moving over this way. I like the armor stand use. Multiple seem to have armor stand use so far. Okay, that isn't entirely what I was expecting. Isn't entirely what I was expecting to see on that sign. Gonna be honest. But yeah, there's that. Jeez. I'm guessing this is Lois. Wasn't it? We're just gonna gloss over that one. Jade, who else would do this? And we've got an empty one. We got a Christmas tree from Blood. I think that's Addy's Die Hard. Well, the sign is very misleading, okay? A present for you? Ah, no! Oh my gosh! Wait, what? 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 Hang on a minute, I've been bamboozled. What is going on here? Start a timer and escape the maze. Rules: no flying, no block breaking. Hint: powder snow can be your friend sometimes. What? I didn't know this was a thing. I completely got tricked then. That's crazy. Okay, I guess we've got to start a timer. Oh, jeez. I'm just going to do it on my phone because I don't think... I used to have one set up on my stream deck, but I don't think I do anymore. Stopwatch. Or clock. There we go. Stopwatch. Okay, I guess we're doing this. I guess we're stuck in a maze now. Ooh. Are we allowed to crawl through areas? Is that allowed? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to go this way. Now, apparently, the key to mazes is to just stick to one side and just... Okay, there's not a lot of... Apparently, this is a dead end. It's not ideal. That's a carpet. That's a carpet. Unless I could crouch to go down in them, maybe? No? Oh, geez. I've just been in a loop. What? Have I been... Oh my gosh, this is confusing me. Have I been in here? Okay, there's got to be... Okay, right. I have a minor disadvantage right now because I have a resource pack on that makes all the textures brighter that I've been working on. The problem is it's automated, like the pack. The problem is it makes snow and powdered snow just solid white, so I can't tell the difference. So let me take that off for a second, and everything's going to look really desaturated and boring. I.e. vanilla. But at least we'll be able to tell the difference between the snow. There we go. Powdered snow? No? Is there definitely a way out of here? It does say powdered snow. Do we... Hang on a minute. Oh! See, now I have the pack off. I know exactly what I'm doing. Are we allowed to fly through the powdered snow with Elytra? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it did say, like, very specifically no flying. Quartz there for some random reason. I don't even know. Whose was this? I've forgotten. I'm completely lost. Oh my gosh. Good spot. You don't need to fly, but can try it if you like. Was this yours, Plot? It took Jen real half hour to get out. I'm trapped. I've been here. I've been here before. And I might have been here before. Yeah, that's a pretty easy... Oh my gosh. Yep, all mine evil laughter. This is evil! You deserve your evil laughter. Oh! Uh-huh. No, I feel like going down there wasn't the best decision. Many hours later. Nope, not that way. Is there a way I can get in here? Hey, Lex Fighter, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to Longhorn, Glowstitch, Cathedora, Cantus Girl, and Mr. Balrog. If you're one of those 5 people, make sure to say thank you. And thank you so much again, Lex Fighter, for the subs. Whilst I'm stuck in a maze. It's not even Christmas anymore. And I'm stuck in this maze. No, oh, that's rude. That is. I think Cathedora is streaming, so they may not notice. No. We're not going down there. Okay, this is really impressive. Can we collectively, as a server, agree that we need to somehow get Plod back for this? Because I get the feeling I wasn't the only one. I don't want to go down there. But that way's nothing. This maze is very well done. It is very well done. Okay, hang on. This is the staircase. I'm going to do... the apparent... Hey, Capadora. Thank you for the gift sub. Okay, I'm going to do the apparent method for mazes, which is just always stick in one direction. So we know that way's a dead end. So I'm just always going to go left. I'm going to follow the wall around to the left. The problem is that this maze also features powdered snow. Now, I don't know if this tactic accounts for powdered snow. Also, we are up to 5 minutes. Okay. No exit. That's fine. I don't want to leave anyway. That's that drop out, isn't it? The other thing is, how do I actually know this staircase is the right way? Because it might not be. Yes. These are the sort of blobs we like to see. No. Yes. Unless that's just looped me back around. Okay, that's just light. I was going to say, there's a weird... Oh, it's just looped me back around. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That's down. That was cool. I've not heard that, like, little remix before. We've been that way before as well. Plod, you evil, evil person. Tricked me into thinking there were presents. Oh my gosh, I've seen that no exit sign too many times now. Nope, that's down. That's the one that I've gone into that's made me loop back around. What? Am I just stuck in a a circle? I feel like I am. I feel like the always going left tactic is failing me right now. Yep. Okay, the going left tactic is failing me right now. Failing me. You appear to have run out of left. Yeah, Mike the Maniac will one in. If you're wondering what's going on, Plodder's trapped me in his maze. Let me go through this way. Unless this is where that stupid sign was. Oh. Well, I can't go left because then I'd go back in a circle. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it anymore. I want to go home. I want to build my dripstone farm that I don't even need. I don't even need it. Is this the same sign? Surely this is for something. Okay, that's not for something. That is just the outdoors. This is how I feel when Julie makes us go to IKEA. Wow. Like your new home, very minimalistic. Okay, at this point I'm going to fall down here. I don't think it's going to help. Yeah, because it's just the staircase again. Why is Smurf's pig DMing me about stuff that's completely unrelated? Have I been through here? Is this the way where it makes you fall out? Is there a way where I can fall through here? Go through here? See, I feel like the powdered snow is often just getting you to places that you can walk to. Is this the... Why? Why would you just have a random bit of powdered snow here? It doesn't even do any... Ah! We can hear those. Yeah, it's because in case somebody joins the chat, I don't have it muted. I need to set it up so that when I press that button, it mutes it for you and not me. See, did I make any progress going through there? I don't think I did. Yeah, because that's that one I complained about. That's a torch. That's probably the same one I just came through. I think I'm going in a powdered snow circle now. No, what? How, okay, I don't remember falling down. How did I... What? Watch it not even be in the maze. I know there's that there. Under 3 signs. Have you considered third person view? Yeah, it's not the signs. I haven't. Is that helpful? Like to look through the powdered snow. I was trying that on some of them. Be hilarious if they made 2 identical rooms. That is exactly what I was thinking. If I ever do this back to plot, then I'm doing... You know there's going to be at least 3 identical rooms in my payback maze. Skyfire's done that a few times. That's where I've just been. It has been 12 minutes and 27 seconds. If you die in there, can I keep your loot? What was if I put it in an end chest first? Is there actually... Is it through the maze or is there another way? I'm also mildly suspicious as to why Hygiene has said use third person. It's just me freezing. Seems completely reasonable. You did get close at one point. Oh, I don't need to hear that. This isn't helping. Followed by a mirage room that throws you off once you've got used to the layout. The rest of the stream is AlienDoctor stuck in a maze. Probably. It's all Plod's fault. Can't even remember where the staircase is. How did I get to the staircase? I think I went through here originally. Which direction do we think I need to go in, roughly? You want to go up the stairs, then through the bit with the drop, then through the powder snow on the floor after that. This is the drop, but this is the same staircase. I mean, presumably there's another bit.
Truly
Hey Britt, how's it going?
outrageous.
Why are you not a VIP? How you doing, Britt? Alien is stuck in a maze. Alien is stuck in a maze. Going good, actually. I'm finally back up and running officially today. This is good news. Does that mean you will be returning to Truly Bedrock? I guess I know where I'm meeting you. Yep. That's where I could hear fish just then. This is a different staircase, I think. Wait, no, it's the same one because it's got this. Ah. Or is it? Yeah, this is the same one, isn't it? I will be returning. Woo! This is what we like to hear. There's only one staircase. Good job you're here. Believe it or not, this isn't me trying to get out of building a dripstone farm. I am actually just lost. I hate this so much. Why? This is... I thought I'd done it, and then it turns out I hadn't. Ah. Have we been there? And have we been anywhere else that has one of those? I'm going to pop into Jen's stream too and see how she's doing. Be right back. All right. Come on. I swear Plod said... Oh my... I was about to say, I swear Plod said that there was a drop, but... The other drop? The one that would land you back at the start? What? You want to go up the stairs, then through the bit with the drop, then through the powdered snow in the floor after that. The other drop, the one that would land you back at the start. Surely that would land me back at the start. That's not the right drop. There is... I think we checked this way, but there's nothing past here, is there? No. There isn't... Yeah, nothing this way either. This one? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, don't go down this to the start. Go the other way. This is the other way. So it's somewhere in here. Like somewhere through here. Then this is where the start would be. So it's... Unless it's not the start. Shush. This is where I got stuck in a loop last time. That's where I came in. Down here? Was that right? Or have I just gone down to the bottom? Okay, okay. Don't go through for more walls now. You want to go through the floor. That's what I just did. Is that right? Is that right? Oh. Wait, so you have 2 of these windows? Wow. Do I need to go through the floor anymore? What about here? That's just a light. You've not been here before? Oh, really? I think I remember seeing it and thinking, surely that's not, you know, gonna get me anywhere helpful. Is this a different one? Is this a different one? There are 3 of those. Yes, I have done it. Stop the timer. It only took 21 minutes and 3 seconds. But I have done it. We are not going in there again. Well, now I'm curious. Is it possible to... Is this... Yeah, there's powdered snow here. What's in the present, though? You can't even open the chest. What is this? All right, well, anyway, we'll continue. We'll continue our tour. We have this one, which doesn't have a sign by the looks of things. So I don't know whose it was. We have this one, which is Long-Gilled Jerry by Phantom. Hello, Jerry. I think that's an axolotl, is it? We have Geol's Polar Express. And we have some mushrooms. All right, cool. That brings us back to the start. You made it. Having Twitch issues. Will be with you ASAP. No worries. Take your time. I mean, you only, you know, your maze only made me lose 20 minutes. Would be funny if Blood had to rescue you during the hangover. Yeah, it would be. I mean, I need to go back anyway for the stream box. And everything's so desaturated now that my resource pack isn't on. Gotta go fix that. It's very important. Put powdered snow in it. Yeah, good idea, actually. That's fully blue moon. It's not what we need. We need brightness pack. I hate this system so much. Why can't we just drag? It would be so much easier. I wasted 21 minutes and all I got was this bucket of snow. That's not going to it's not going to fit on the character limit, but yes. Pretty brave to fly through the end crystals. Well, this is why they call me the alien brave doctor, so it does make sense. It does make sense. It does make sense. There we go. Everything's so much more brighter and aesthetically pleasing. Is you. There we go. Now we go into my nether tunnel. I need to AFK here so some of this copper can start. Does copper actually oxidize in the nether? Surely it does. I just had that sudden realization that maybe it doesn't. But surely it does. Right? Oh, jeez. Hang on. I need to adjust how I'm sat. One moment, please. If it's not waxed. It is not waxed. Unless somebody came and waxed it. I did check the other day that it wasn't waxed because it was taking a suspiciously long time. A suspiciously long time to oxidize. Alright, do I even have any powdered snow? I mean, I know where I can get some from. I probably don't. I might have regular snow that we could use as a substitute. Or ice. We'll just use ice. Not powdered snow. There we go. Oh, hang on. Also move the stream box so it's not just there.
The weather outside is frightful.
No.
Fire is delightful.
Not this again.
Since we've no place to go. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. No. Let it snow. No.
Okay, there is ads, but well, Plod's gonna do the handover soon. So I'm not going to cut to a be right back screen. So we will just have to... What? If you're on Twitch, you will have to watch the ads. I apologize for the inconvenience. Okay, also, I don't know how far... I want to probably just do this the same length as the... Maybe I don't want to do it the same length. Maybe I do want to do it a bit smaller. I don't know. I guess we can always make it smaller if needed. But then we can't fit anything... Like, this corridor will end up being really long because this room is obviously reasonably long. So then if we have the dripstone one be too long, then there'll literally be nothing in this corridor. So we probably don't want it, like, let's say it goes to like here. So that would be 655. So here. If we need to, we can make it smaller. We really do not need that much deep slate. Or deep slate, dripstone. And then these should line up, which they do. That's good. Why is this one? Oh, of course. Some of them are further back. There, we'll do it like that then. So that they are aligned. I'm ahead, have fun. See you, nice see. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, this is literally going to be the space. This is literally going to be the space for the dripstone farm. It is like we are just putting this in, like, the cupboard or something. This is how much space we have to work with, guys. Oh, for it to align properly, we'd have to put sea lanterns here, but then they wouldn't be on the other side, so we'll just ignore that. It'll be fine. Although I don't know why, everything should align properly. Or I guess actually maybe I was only doing it with the sticky out sea lanterns or something. I don't know. So yeah, it will be redstone here. Piston and an observer, dripstone here. And underneath, we'll have to do a hopper minecart to pick them up. And then we'll just have to look at it like that. We'll just put some glass here. And then we'll just have to look into it like that, because we won't be able to see it otherwise. In fact, how are we going to do the hopper minecart? Maybe we actually put the hopper minecart unloader and stuff like in here. Like underground, we have a hopper minecart unloader and then a small bubble elevator that puts the chest here. That could work, actually. That could be quite nice as well. Then not everything's that side. We're, you know, making the most of the space that we do have. Part of my thing with this base is I want it to be relatively big underground. I want the tunnels to go on for a long way, but I also want it to feel like everything's cramped and kind of next to each other. Like, I want it to be big, but I don't want it to be spacious, if you get what I mean. So, which is partly why I'm very open to the idea of building what is a very much unneeded dripstone farm. Also, these piston noises are going to annoy me because this bamboo farm is actually relatively efficient. 31. Very nice. Very nice. I also don't have any dripstone, so we'll have to get some of that as well. I was just trying to think if there's a better way that we could potentially do this, but... Like, is there a way maybe we could fit it into this wall instead to give us more space? Because we can't break this wall. Maybe we can break this wall. In fact, I guess we kind of can. We can... We might be able to. Now that I think about it. Because actually there's no redstone here. And it would just be the same as like over there we have like bits of redstone that are kind of on show. So actually it is possible, maybe. Okay, that'll be something to think about. That'll be something to think about. Anyway. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I'm sorry I'm late. I had
no worries. I have definitely been late for one of your, like when I've been going after you before. So don't worry about it. This is just
it all evens out.
Exactly, exactly. I'm pretty sure I have tech issues every stream weekend, and this is the first time I haven't. So.
What is it about stream weekends? I mean, other streams seem to be fine, but stream weekends just seem to be cursed sometimes. Maybe
right? It's like Twitch is just, oh yeah, you're doing something actually important for once. You know, other people are actually relying on you. Yeah, other people are relying on you to be on time. Let's just break everything possible.
Yeah, this is how it works.
Yes.
Right, you've got out of the maze. I just about saw you manage to do that.
Yep.
So well done on that front.
Thank you.
Where
Are
you still over there?
I'm at my base, but I'm happy to come to yours if you want.
Oh yeah, whichever. Yeah, if you want to come and have a little snoop around.
I have had a little snoop around off camera, so.
Oh, nice.
I already know. You know, we're all so close together, to be fair. It's also kind of hard not to. Like, you're just flying around and you just see stuff. Such as these random chickens in the river. Okay, then.
Oh, yeah, let's call them ducks.
Yeah, sure. There was a suspicious amount of chickens in the river there that I don't think they have naturally spawned and then swam that way.
Yeah, no, that can't be right.
We should do, for the end of season, if we should do a tour and we should just go on the railway and it should be a railway tour.
Oh, I like that idea. I really wish we could chain minecarts together.
Yeah.
You know, like every Minecraft update, they always show that image of
yeah.
like a little minecart train going on. That's kind of, but you can't do that in game, and we want it. We want it so badly.
Yeah. There you are.
Not fair.
Zoo. Yeah, that'd be very nice. You're Steve. For me, that is weird.
Am I?
Have you got a character
Steve
creator
myself.
skin?
I do have a character creator skin.
Yeah, I'll be that then.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's been happening to me recently. It just has been. Maybe one of my packs actually started. That was fixed, but maybe it's broken again. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh, I look ridiculous because on my camera. There we go. Have my helmet on, which looks really wrong.
Yeah. I actually saw a photo of. Sorry.
Brown box today, is it?
Yes, that was Artemis.
Ooh.
I considered changing it to blue, but I decided not to.
Not powdered snow. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, I didn't have any.
Ooh, thank you. Well done. Did you actually record a time?
Yeah. Oh, there's a place to record it?
There's some signs as you get outside, but that's okay. Yeah, how bad was it?
21 minutes. Wow, okay.
Would you like a prize? I can give you a prize.
Yes, I will happily take a prize.
There you go. Have some snow.
I don't like the fact that you had this prepared, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Well, you may be seeing the snow again soon.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I needed to repair the ceiling, so I thought I'd grab some.
Fair enough.
I'll pop over there and do that in a minute. The ceiling isn't meant to be broken like that, so I think somebody's broken through it.
Yeah.
I guess it's understandable.
I recently saw a photo of the Spinnaker Tower in real life, and I was like, I know that.
Hey.
Not from real life, but from here. It's that
Hey.
tower on Truly Bedrock that Plod built, and that's definitely where it's known from, and nowhere else, 100%.
That is its name. Yep, cool. Yeah, I like that idea. Well, I must have made it reasonably look like the real thing then.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's cool. And I like the area down below as well. That's coming on nicely.
Coming along, yeah. I don't know if I'm ever going to get interiors done, but yeah, I'm quite pleased with where that's turned out.
I mean, to be fair, with the vines, it's almost got this like abandoned vibe. See, just
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Because otherwise, if it's just pristine brick, then it looks too new.
yeah,
So I
exactly.
needed to kind of old it up a bit, but now it almost looks too old and does look abandoned. So yeah, you're right. Actually, having empty warehouse type things might not be a bad vibe. Actually, just to say it is abandoned.
Yeah, or like they built it and then just forgot. Nobody ever moved in, and it just, which is why there's
well,
like no interior.
I mean, it's Portsmouth after all.
Wow. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Should I center this on your tower? Well, yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say. It fits really well with the train station as well.
Yeah, I did ask Lee to do the train station out of brick.
Okay,
because
that
I was
makes
building
sense.
the whole sort of viaduct thing. But yeah, I need to actually. Oh, there's a raid.
Who could that be?
Yeah.